Hi everyone, I'm Kelsie and welcome back to my channel, Connecting with Spirit. So in today's video, I am going to be talking about how to navigate the tricky energies of the eclipses. And as I'm recording this video, we are slap bang in the middle of eclipse season. So we've just had the lunar eclipse and next week is the solar eclipse. So the energies are heightened right now. It's really turbulent energy, and the potential for change and transformation and growth is massive. So that there is that potential there if you wanted to use these energies for that. I always like to liken the eclipse season to the Tower card in tarot. It's kind of like expect the unexpected. Things can happen out of the blue. There can be breakthroughs. There can be kind of tower moments. It's kind of turbulent energy for sure. And that's why I thought I would do this video to just give you some tips and tricks on how to navigate these energies so that you'll come out the other end in one piece. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was self-care, and how self-care is super important at this time. And by that I mean you can just sit with yourself quietly and check in with yourself, with your body, with your mind, with your emotions, and just to see where you are, kind of gauge where you're at. And you can ask yourself, what's the best method of self-care for you at this time? Whatever it is that you need, you can ask yourself what that is, and then go ahead and do it to look after yourself. So it's really important to just check in with yourself, because I know sometimes you can do things that you think that you need and maybe that's not something that you need right now. So it is important just to take those few minutes to really breathe in to yourself, to check in with your body, your mind, your emotions, to gauge where exactly it is that you're at, and ask yourself, what do you need now in this moment? Receive the answer and then do what you need to do. So that was that was the main message that Spirit wanted to pass on to you in this video. Apologies, because in this particular eclipse season there's also Mercury retrograde. And during Mercury retrograde, because that's one of my ruling planets, my communication just goes haywire and I find it really difficult to string a coherent sentence together. So apologies for that, but I will do my best as we're going through this video. The other thing that Spirit wanted me to pass on was that it's really important to connect in with your heart at this time. Your heart space is 5D unconditional love energy, and a lot of the times it is like a safe haven that you can go to at any time because it's always there, it's always within you. If you need some peace, whatever it is that you're looking for, solace, sanctuary, you can always connect in with that energy in your heart to go there. And I think it is a really good practice to get into, especially during this time when the energy can be really turbulent and you need that anchor and you need that safety, you need that peace. You can connect into your heart and just bask in that beautiful energy to anchor and center yourself. That's really important. So I do have a video about how to connect into your heart and do heart breathing. I'll link that in the description box below if you guys want to check that out, just to see what the process is. But otherwise you can just go ahead and do what feels right for you, but with connecting into your heart. But yeah, that's really important thing to note, and to also use your heart as a compass to guide you, because as I said, things can get a bit rocky during these eclipse energies. Anything can kind of happen. Some darkness might be thrown up. You kind of might feel like you're in a period, sort of like a dark night of the soul, and you don't really know which way to go or how to navigate your way through it. That's why it's really important to come back to your heart and use your heart as a compass to navigate your way through these sorts of energies, to use it as a guide. And you can ask your heart questions and just bask in that energy and in meditation. and see what answers you receive back. So that was kind of the other message that Spirit wanted me to deliver in terms of how to navigate these tricky, complex energies during the eclipse season. And other than that, I think that's pretty much it. Do take care and mind yourselves during these energies. The other thing to say is that emotions could be heightened. You might experience some sensitivity as well if you're very sensitive, like heightened sensitivity, even more so than usual. It's important to sit with yourself and your emotions and process them as they come up, acknowledging them and asking them what the message is, and processing the energy in that way, or through artwork or singing, dancing, anything sort of creative just to move that energy, because as these eclipse energies come in, the energy is of the light, so ascension energies are coming in, and as that's taken into your system, it can throw up some lower density energies, emotions, fears, limiting beliefs, these sorts of things that need to be worked through. And yeah, so it's important to stay on top of that and connect in with yourself and process the emotions as they come up, or you can feel really overwhelmed with the amount of energy that comes up into your energy field if you're not doing this practice regularly. Another thing that's just popped into my mind about grounding as well, so important, but it can be underrated, I think, the importance of grounding. So to do grounding, the easiest way to do it is just take your shoes off and walk barefoot. The other thing you can do to ground, because I do it in all my videos, is that grounding that I do by taking in the energy in through all your chakras and plugging yourself into Mother Earth Gaia, and bringing her energy up through you to just really ground you in. That's the other way you can do it. But as I said, walking barefoot is probably the easiest way and the nicest way. So really important to keep yourself grounded during these turbulent energies as well. It also helps you with processing the emotions, and it's excellent for self-care. So I'm just going to check in and see if there's anything else that I need to mention before I head off, but I think that's pretty much it. Do let me know how eclipse season is going for you, how you are feeling these energies, and if there's any sort of things that you like to do in order to navigate these energies. I'd love to hear it in the description box or in the comments. Leave me a comment if that feels right for you. And other than that, thank you so much for being here, for tuning in. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.